Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to CZCW Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. If you can't tell, I'm not in the most chipper of moods, shall we say. And that might be because I don't know how to best break this. Donnie J is dead. Yeah. Tonight is going to be an interesting show because we're not going to do much storyline-wise. We're just going to try to distance ourselves from what we settled off at Welcome to the Coastal Zone. But this is Surf Slam, folks. We're just going to be in a generic, I think, arena tonight. And this is the memorial show, I guess, for Donnie J. We open things up with a 59C as the Air Attack Weasel comes down to the ring and breaks the news to the fans of Donnie J's passing. Of course, some of them may already know, but you can't assume that everybody does know. Everybody keeps up the dirt sheets nowadays. But yeah, he breaks the news and he says, so tonight's going to be a little bit different than all the nights past. I mean, I hate to do this, but I think we all know at this point that tonight has to be special. I've had wars with Donnie J over the years. Most recently, I had my first war that I would like to say I really won against him. And I want to thank him for being one of the greatest adversaries I ever could have faced. But tonight, like I said, I want to do something special. So I went out and I found a guy who knew Donnie just as well as I did, but he knew him from the other side. This is a guy who was a really close friend of Donnie J's for almost his entire career. Ladies and gentlemen, back from injury, the Super Ninja. Super Ninja comes out, Fumihiro Oda, and Oda says, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking on this man right here, the Air Attack Weasel, for the Coastal Zone Championship. And Donnie, wherever you are up there, brother, I hope you're watching. And I really think that deep down, we all know that you are. And so that is the opening to tonight's show. Kind of a, well, I mean, I guess you could call it a downer tone if you want to call somebody dying downer, unless you're kind of weird and you enjoy death. In which, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, Jesus, lighten up. Or I guess don't lighten up. Do the opposite of lightening up. I don't know what the hell that would be. Thunder up. Ooh, that's an OKC Thunder reference. Anyways, yeah, that's our main event tonight. We have a promo from Rich and Famous, the new Coastal Zone Tag Team Champions, they say. So tonight, we're in a triple threat tag team match against Waylon Walls and Bullseye, which is kind of confusing because last time I checked, Jake, we kicked their ass. And we're also going to be facing off against the Wildcats. Hold on. You're telling me that the team that lost to Waylon and Bullseye, the guys who we just beat, deserve to be in this match? What's the logic here? What's the idea here? Look, I'm all for putting on one hell of a show in the memory of Donnie J, but come on. Like, you couldn't give us a challenge, even? You had to go out and you had to get these bum-ass nobodies. Guys who we've beaten before. Guys who've been beaten by guys who we've beaten before. Like, come on, Weasel. And that's just how the promo ends. Just literally, one of them just says, "Come on, Weasel," and walks off. There you go. What a dramatic promo we have here. So in a huge matchup to open up, the Perdition beats Al Coleman after 12 minutes 14 seconds with a don't know why the hell I couldn't speak, with a second rope backbreaker. So this is shocking, if I do say so myself. God damn it, I cannot speak. Al Coleman has been one of the best talents we've had, really, on the roster for a long time. He's an expert grappler. He's so smart, but in this match, he looks outmatched, outpowered by, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why the hell I couldn't think of his name. By the Perdition. He just gets overpowered. He's outmatched. He gets, like, torn apart. Not literally, but figuratively. He gets torn apart. He gets destroyed. Completely, totally, utterly. It's shocking to see from a guy who we know to be so great. You know, I don't really know how to explain it. Even the crowd kind of looks lost. They're like, what? Really? Shit. But a massive win for the Perdition. Either way you look at it, any way you look at it, matter of fact, doesn't need to be either way. And with that, let's move forward. We had a promo from Waylon Walls and Bullseye, Bad Reputation, and they say that, you know, they're going to get back on track tonight. They are going to beat the team that they've already beaten in the Wildcats, and they're going to beat Rich and Famous. And there's going to be no question on earth that they should be number one contenders again. Because you look at the line of guys that they have put down, and there's no way that this one loss, it was a loss in a high stakes scenario. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, Bad Reputation are possibly the most vicious tag team in the history of the entire company. And I do say that with respect to all the other tag teams. But when you look at the way these guys wrestle, when you look at the way that they pick apart their opponents, and they seem to enjoy picking apart their opponents, there should be no question in anyone's mind, as my dog barks, shout out to you, that they're great, that they're one of the best teams, dare I say, ever on the West Coast. The men are monstrous. And they have, and I hate to say it, a bad reputation. We move forward into that match, and Bad Reputation do what they just said they would. Just straight up like that. Waylon Walls puts away the Wildcats first, then Rich and Famous. Waylon Walls was on a warpath tonight. And Waylon Walls, on most days, is not a man you would fuck with. But tonight, there's something else about him. He just goes in there and he tears the place up. It's ridiculous what this man does. He blows through like 3 guys at once. 2 of the Wildcats, and let's go with Jake Jackpot? No, that's not their names. Jackpot Jordan. He just blows through all of them in just one single just run push. He's irate, and the entire match is built around the fact that the other guys are trying to find a way to keep him down, try to keep him out, and they just can't. Of course, Bullseye is always this odd other factor in their matches. Bullseye isn't necessarily a one-on-one fighter. He's not the best fighter, but he's smart. And he's not traditional smart, like, I don't know, say somebody like the Architect, who we haven't met yet in the series, and we haven't Probably will not. Let's go with that. But the thing is that he is able to use his mind to win matches, and that's what Bullseye does. Bullseye sees an opening, and he takes it. And that's what allows the guys to pick up the victory. We move into a promo from the Cobras on Rich and Famous, and they basically just say, look, you just lost to bad reputation. Really? Come on. They're two street thugs, wannabe badasses who think they're hot shit. You look at Storm Spillane, you look at Marvel Malloy, you see hot shit. You look at the two of us, and you look at the rest of this tag team division, you know there's a clear difference. Because, to be honest, when I look over here, and I look at Storm, and I look at him deep in the eyes, and I see that this man genuinely thinks. No, doesn't think. He knows. He is one badass motherfucker who will not back down from anyone on earth. That is when you know that you have a winning formula. Because, and I'm sure he'll tell you, when Storm looks in mine, he sees the exact same thing. The two of us are focused. The two of us are ready. So, you know, Rich Famous, make sure you're ready. Because if you aren't, when the time comes, when the clock strikes midnight, there will be nobody to save you from your own destruction, from your own failure, from your own inability. There will be nobody on this planet to save you from the venom of a cobra. Johnny Perez says that tonight, actually up next, I think, he has a match taking on, who is it? Oh, the American Flash. I don't know why it took me a minute to think about that. But yeah, he's taking on the American Flash up next. He says, you know, Flash, I put out your partner last month, and I'm going to do it again. You know, I am the reason that Matt Sparrow quit this company. So let's see what you've got. Because I think we're no longer looking at a situation where, you know, you're looking at me wondering, oh, what's this kid going to do? I think now we're looking at a situation where I look at you and I feel that confidence. So American Flash, let's tango with Fandango. What? 49D plus as Johnny Perez just wins. He just hits a triple jump DDT. Whole thing looks pretty casual for Donnie, if I say so myself. Kind of just beats him. Just straight up like that. And afterwards, an irate American Flash grabs the mic, and just says, fuck it, I'm done. Says, last week Matt quit. You know, I thought maybe, just maybe, he was the thing holding me back. But no, tonight I lost to you. To you, Johnny. Johnny's like, yo, man, what the fuck, dude? Come on. I'm pretty alright, I think. Anyways, he looks at him, and he just says, I'm done. I don't need this. I can go work somewhere else where people will genuinely give a fuck about my career, where I will genuinely, and I do mean genuinely, care, you know, put some effort into me. Because this company doesn't care. And American Flash leaves, and everybody's kind of confused about what the fuck he's talking about. Not caring. It's like, dude, you were shit. Stop it. That promo got a little bit rambly, I won't lie. Simon Waves cuts a promo, and Simon says, wow, when I heard the news about Midway last month, I wasn't sure what to think. I thought surely Donnie isn't gone, right? And then as the months and days went on, I realized that he was gone. And like it or not, life has to go on. And I know now here it doesn't look like I feel anything, but I'll let you know right now, before anybody else says anything at all. I wept for about 3 days straight, I want to say. Because the very man who brought me into this business, the very man who looked me in the eyes and said, Simon, you're going to be something special. I can feel it. I can see it. He's gone. There's nothing anybody could have done about it. So, the one thing that I guess I can do now, Donnie, is I can go out there and I can prove that you were right. I can prove that I was destined for great things, and that your vision was not blind. So tonight I'm going to fight Kerr, and I don't know what the fuck Kerr is, what the hell he thinks he's doing here, but I'll tell you this, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to wrestle. And they go out there and they do indeed wrestle. But Kerr defeats Simon Waves in 14 minutes, 13 seconds by pinfall with a Fire Flame kick. That was a pretty nothingness match. It was really back and forth the entire thing. Simon had a couple spots where he definitely could have won. But it's the experience factor. Because Kerr seems to be way more experienced than Simon. And that allows him to pick up the victory. Anyways, we go backstage. This is on the DVD. Johnny sees Super Ninja backstage. He runs to him and hugs his mentor, kind of. He says, so you're taking on the Weasel tonight, eh? And Oda's like, yeah, that I am. He says, how do you think you're going to do? And Super Ninja looks at him and he says, I think I'll do well. And Johnny's like, wow, dude, you're really confident for a guy coming off of injury. Super Ninja says, I don't know how else to be. If I'm not confident, I'm not going to win. Johnny's like, Jesus, man, you're even teaching me when I think you've taught me everything. We end to a match. It's kind of a cool downer. Yeah, it is. Miguel Rivera defeats Frankie Boy in about 4 minutes with a shot in the dark. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Yep, there we are. 51D plus. Al Coleman comes out and Miguel grabs a mic and he says, Al, fuck off. Okay, I beat you. I beat you fair and square. Okay, there's no reason for you to come out here and act like you have something to prove. Act like you can just fucking blow your way around and act like you've got any chance, because you don't. And Al says, yeah, you know what, Miguel, I know I don't. So I came out here to offer you respect. And Al just throws down the mic and holds out his hand, and Miguel takes it. Cole nods. Not Cole. Coleman nods and just walks off. The Air Attack Weasel makes his way to the ring for the main event of the evening. And in a 56C-, the Air Attack Weasel does indeed defeat the Super Ninja by pinfall with an Air Attack Ace. Overall, what are my thoughts on the show? Definitely, I feel like this was a more boring show. I won't lie to you guys when I say that, which kind of sucks that I made it so long. I kind of dragged things out because I felt like I wasn't putting enough behind it. But anyways, I hope you guys were able to kind of get some enjoyment out of it. I don't 1,010% know how much you guys did indeed like it. But, just trying to think of how else to wrap this up, I guess. I don't know. Next episode will be better. I just promise you that. Next episode, I'm going to be focused. I have new guys coming in, but I didn't want to bring them on this show because I wanted this to be kind of a retrospective show with Donnie's death and stuff like that. Now we're moving on. So hopefully you guys will still join me for the next episode after how boring this one was. I felt it was boring. You may not have. You may have enjoyed it. Who knows? I'm not to say. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this silly tuck. signing out.